I've done a run-through of many of the Scrivener 3 for Windows templates, but I've never done the novel template. Hi, my name's Juliet, and today I'm going to remedy that. As with all templates, you'll see there is an About This template page. This goes through a number of things about the template and has at least one thing I wouldn't advise: creating a paperback PDF document directly from compile. More on that in a minute. It has two sample documents, a standard manuscript and a paperback novel. The standard manuscript being what you would submit to a publisher, and the paperback, well, having it here like this gives the impression, whether that's the intention or not, and I don't actually think it is, that it's a good idea to create a paperback directly from Scrivener, no intervention required in Word. It is not a good idea. To prove my point, here are a couple of errors in this small sample that you can't change in Scrivener, because what you see on the editing page is not what you get on the final output. What else is in the binder? Well, there's the manuscript folder. This is where everything you want in your final output, apart from front and back matter, will be placed. If you want to change it to the title of your manuscript, you can, but that has no bearing on final output. You have one standard chapter folder and one scene document within it. You can add as many of these as you like with the icons in the bottom left of the screen. There is no special formatting to these. You can split scenes up into different documents or keep them all in one if you wish. You don't have to use folders if you don't want to, but that will make your formatting options more complex down the line. Directly beneath the manuscript you have characters and places. These folders are not part of your manuscript, they're for planning purposes. Down the bottom of the list, above the trash, you'll see template sheets. If you've watched the video on creating these, you'll know that these define the sub-documents of certain items in the binder. There is one that says Character Sketch and one that says Setting Sketch. These are linked to the Characters and Places folders, so if I create new documents within those folders, these templates will appear. You can customize these in the Template Sheets folder if you wish, and all new documents will take on those changes. Beneath those folders is front matter. This has separate subfolders for the three basic formats you might expect to output with a novel. The manuscript format contains a title page, populated mainly from the author information. See this video for how to set that. Paperback has a series of template pages. I have another video where I go through my thoughts on these in more detail, but the one-sentence version is: don't expect these to look good in the paperback without a fair bit of tweaking in Word. The ebook folder has a cover. The cover is just a dummy demonstration cover which you can delete, but this is where you should place your own ebook cover. It also has a dedication page if you need it. If you don't, you can either delete it or not include it in the compile. Notes is a blank folder where you can create your own document notes if you want, or use it for any other purpose. And Research currently contains nothing but the sample outputs, but you can create your own research folders here. With regards to the inspector, the only thing set up in this template is under the Metadata tab. All items included in the final output are set as included in compile, and section types are predetermined as chapters for folders and scenes for documents, with specific formatting selected in compile for these. You can change the section type if you don't like how the default options turn out, or change the settings in compile. There are some preset labels and statuses. Labels are simply colour-coded and statuses set to different stages of production. These relate to whatever document or folder is selected. So, those are the basics of the novel format editing screen. Next time, the novel compile screen. If you're a complete beginner and need help with how to use Scrivener for the first time, you might want to check out this video here.